Hey everyone! This week I wanted to do my presentation on a book by Dr. Seuss. It actually was written after he died, so who helped finish it was Jack Prelutsky and Lane Smith. Jack Prelutsky also wrote The New Kid on the Block that we read last week, so I thought that was kind of fun. But this book is called Hooray for Diffendoofer Day. I chose this book because I have actually never read it before. My mother-in-law just gave it to me when my daughter was born, and so I thought I would read it, and last week we were studying poetry, so I thought it would be fun to do another poetry book. So I'm going to read part of this to you. I have always lived in Dinkerville. My friends all live here too. We go to Diffendoofer school. We're happy that we do. Our school is at the corner of Dinkzuber and Dinkzot. It looks like any other school, but we suspect it's not. I think we're learning lots of things not taught at other schools. Our teachers are remarkable. They make up their own rules. Miss Bobble teaches listening, Miss Wobble teaches smelling, Miss Fribble teaches laughing, and Miss Quibble teaches yelling. Miss Twinning teaches tying knots in neckerchiefs and noodles, and how to tell chrysanthemums from miniature poodles. Miss Vining teaches all the ways a pigeon may be peppered, and how to put a saddle on a lizard or a leopard. Here's some of the pictures. My teacher is Miss Bonkers. She's as bouncy as a flea. I'm not certain what she teaches, but I'm glad she teaches me. Look, look, she chirps. I'll show you how to tell a cactus from a cow, and then I shall instruct you why a hippo cannot hope to fly. She even teaches frogs to dance and pigs to put on underpants. One day she taught a duck to sing. Miss Bonkers teaches everything. Of all the teachers in our school, I like Miss Bonkers best. Our teachers are all different, but she's differenter than the rest. And that's Miss Bonkers. We also have a principal. His name is Mr. Lowe. He is the very saddest man that any of us know. He mumbles, are they learning this and that and such? His face is wrinkled a prune from worrying His face is wrinkled as a prune from worrying so much. He breaks a lot of pencil points from pushing down too hard, and many dogs start barking as he mopes around the yard. We think he wears false eyebrows. In fact, we're sure it's so. We've heard he takes them off at night. I guess we'll never know. That's the principal. I'm actually going to stop here. The story continues on for a while, but it goes on talking about the different teachers at the school. The students actually have to take a test that if they don't pass, they're going to be sent to another school that nobody wants to go to. And this is a picture of the town that they live in. And it's called Flobbertown. So none of the students want to go to this school because they know their school is the best. And so I don't want to ruin the end of the story for you so that you can find it and read it your own. But I love this story. Some of the key elements of poetry that I think are included in this book are that it is more of a longer story. Of course, it has a rhyming scheme. I think that part of what makes this story so fun is that it makes us laugh. Some of the characters are funny, and it makes it a little bit more enjoyable, especially for children. There's exciting meters and rhythm that makes it more entertaining for children as well. It encourages a play on words and introduces new language. It's a simple story, but there's stirring scenes of action, so it makes it a little bit not so much suspenseful, but interesting enough that you want to continue reading it. It's also relatable, especially for children that are in school. they can read this and think about their own school, their own teachers. It makes it more fun for them. It's a delightful story, and I think, of course, it has great rereadability. You can read it as many times as you want, and it never gets boring. One thing I was a little bit confused on is I'm not sure if it's a limerick or a narrative poem. I was looking into the elements of poetry, and it says that Dr. Seuss normally wrote limericks, but this seemed like more of a longer story, so I don't know. What do you think? Is it a limerick or is it a narrative poem? But anyways, this is a great book. It's super interesting, especially since it was written after the fact that Dr. Seuss died. At the end, it even includes some of his sketches. So it's a great book, and I encourage you all to find it and to read it. Thank you.